Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are in trouble. Our main quest, War of the River Kings, will fail in just 25 days. Just 25 days. That's all we have left to figure this out. Oh boy. So we talked to Ikundayo in our previous episode. We have the possibility to fortify the foundation. The cost of buildings with a static stability bonus: the castle, the cistern, the courthouse, dwarven bastion, ever-flowing spring, fort, Hell Knight's castle, jail, justiciary's garrison, the lighthouse, the military academy, sword lord's academy, the temple of Asmodeus. All of those are reduced by 15%. Now I don't know if we will still be building a lot of those. It might be worth it, although Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't want to spend 225 BP at this point. The problem is that with our kingdom in such dire straits, we might need the build points to avoid like these crisis situations. We can rank up Ikundayo again, yes, but that is not what we are going to do. At least not for now. Let's see, Abadar's Justiciars are offering to organize a full-scale raid on the assassins hiding in the capital and bring order to the darkest corners of the city. It's the perfect opportunity to arrest some criminals who have been hiding from justice for so long. We can put a Rigongar on that with a 60% chance of success. Let's do that. Let's see, the River Maiden, People's Defenders. So it's another 25 days, so only at the end of this month, which is too late actually. We have a success chance of 80%, but to counter this Pitaxian influence. So in the previous episodes, I was thinking that we were going to solve the problem through events. Well, it is clear that that's not the case. We will not be solving this issue through events. We have to find some kind of way into Pitax. I don't know how, but what I'm thinking at this moment is I might have not discovered all of the regions in Pitax. For sure there are a number of regions there. Let me take a quick look, which I haven't visited yet. That is for certain. Oh, I cannot see them on here. Never mind, let me show you on this map. So, I was under the impression that we had to stop... Let's see, we had to stop the bandits. We did that somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Pitax River Band... Maybe? But we did stop them. The menagerie is where the monsters were being sent to our lands. We stopped that. Little Town is where the bards were hanging out with their pamphlets. We stopped that as well. So maybe there is something else that I'm missing. Maybe there's something else that I'm missing. I'm not sure. Are there locations that we haven't visited yet? Yes, the Castle of Knives, for example, is a location that we have never visited. So that might be an option. There is some roads to the east of Whisper River, which I have not explored yet. There is apparently some roads north of the Castle of Knives, which I haven't explored yet. So I'm assuming that that is what I'm going to do. Let's see, those I have visited. Middle of Nowhere, I have not visited that one, that's for sure. Alright, so we are now east of the Whisper River. Let's see if we can figure out if there are some locations that we missed.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Yes, we'll do that in a moment. Oh, there is
I tire.
bunch of owlbears who thought they could take down King Gran Blackforge. What were they thinking? Oh, we are moving to the other side of the river now. That was not really what I intended to do. However, it does bring me super close to the Castle of Knives. So why not just head into there now? I guess that makes sense. We need to rest for a moment and then we'll head into the Castle of Knives. Let us see what is going on here. We have a bunch of wargs. Oh, there is a whole bunch more apparently. Shouldn't be a gigantic issue taking those down, that's right. We are collecting a whole bunch of pelts. Is there something to the left here that we can discover? Oh, is this another first world region? It does look like it. Poisonous fly trap. Oh, there's another one. Good thing we could take those one by one. They shouldn't last very long. There we go. Okay. That went quite well so far. So, is there going to be some kind of portal here to the Satyr Archer? Who is this? A nymph? Kamala the Phoenix? What are they doing?
Interesting.
A satyr and a nymph are watching a dark-skinned elf whose arms are dancing, gracefully making magical gestures in a sort of ritual. Noticing you, she stops her ceremonial dance and greets you with a light bow. Respectful and dignified. Okay. You are Gran Blackforge, warrior king, the first to bring peace to the stolen lands. I sought a meeting with you, and fate has allowed our paths to cross. My name is Kamala. Who are ya? Kamala the Phoenix from the Suramgamin Order, humble follower of the wise way of teacher Avalo. I've never heard of that order. Why were you looking for me? Mysterious and sinister events are happening in your lands. Yeah, no shit. The border between worlds grows thin, and someone's hand reaches through it, plotting the deaths of you and your subjects. My brothers and sisters from the Suramgamin Order have come to help you stand firm against this unknown enemy if you desire our help, and if you pass our trials and prove you are worthy of it. What are you doing with these fae? They were brought into this world unwillingly, and their mischievous temper could mean a lot of trouble for the local people. The border between worlds here is thin and feeble, like the worn-out cloth of a monk's frock. I've charmed them to sit still for a bit while I prepare to send them home. Tell me about your order. Teacher Avalo founded our order to help people who walk the path of good remain steadfast, and to give those who've lost their way a place to come back to. The backbone of our philosophy is non-violence. This doesn't mean we are helpless, but we believe there is a future when No one in our world will wish to take up weapons against their neighbor. Those are great teachings. Whether they will be very useful in a tumultuous region as a stolen lands, that is a whole other matter. What? A whole world without fights? And what will we do? Just lie around and get fat? I'd like to see you try teaching beasts and monsters to be peaceful. And how the peace lovers who follow you would handle them. Yeah, that's, another way of putting what I just said. Thanks for your contribution, Amiri. What does this trial consist of? The heart of the way is practice, the ability to subdue anger, negotiate without threat, to quell a conflict before a spark becomes a fire. I imagine the king must be familiar with such things. With your permission, I would like to test you, here and now. Look at these Fae. I charmed them so they wouldn't interfere while I open a portal into their native world. I will release them now. To pass the trial, you must convince the Fae to remain still, while I prepare to send them home. Try to do this without threatening them, and don't let them charm you. Oh boy. Okay. I agree to undergo your trial. Fine, let's begin. I am curious to see where this is going. Kamala lifts the spell from the Fae with a graceful gesture and starts casting another spell to send them home. The nymph and satyr look at you mischievously. Some prank is obviously brewing in their heads. Okay, so the only option I have is the diplomacy one, I think, because this is threatening them. Neutral evil obviously is threatening them. We should be able to do that with Valerie's diplomacy. Tell me, who are you and what are you doing here? I am Mirhin and this is Kinesius, and we are bored. Yes, frightfully bored. Everywhere else is changing, flickering, like this and like that, but here it's always the same all the time. The trees don't walk, the mountains don't fly, and you're such fools. Everything is so strange here. How do you live here at all? We've been sitting here for 100 million years. We're so bored. Let's go for a walk. We'll show you something wonderful. You'll love it. And you'll be rich. You mortals love treasure, right? There you go. There's plenty of treasure around here. But without us, you'll never find it your whole life. Okay, so we can do another diplomacy one, which should work out. I'd rather hear about your adventures. Oh, we've had such adventures you have no idea. Beyond your wildest dreams, for instance, once we had manticore races. Another time we met the Lantern King himself. He gave us a copper coin, half a pie and a silk stocking. And one time some hunters wandered into us. We danced with them and we danced until we dropped. Oh, but then we got up. For some reason they didn't. That's it. It's time for you to go home. No, we've only just arrived. We aren't going anywhere. The satyr takes out a pan flute and starts playing. Uh-oh. Okay, we succeeded at a will check. Luckily, you feel drowsy for a moment, but the spell's effects quickly clear. Realizing the spell didn't work, the satyr hides his flute. Alright, we should probably go. There's no place like home. Go. Safe travels. Okay, I think we passed this test, at least. Congratulations, you've passed my trial. Your will is strong and it cannot be broken by spells or by the most frightful enemy, the bloodthirsty beast that lurks inside each of us. I invite you to meet the other masters of the Order and pass their trials. Don't be afraid of failure. No one in this world is perfect, but we must be sure that those who we help are worthy. Set off to the Temple of the Elk. Brother Visaka the Unicorn is waiting you there with a new trial. Tell me more about your order. Unlike many monastic orders, we do not teach Martial arts. The secrets we share are meant for sowing peace and accord, not destruction. You will learn more from my brothers and sisters when you find them. Kamala the Phoenix, this name doesn't sound elven. When I passed all the trials and joined the order, the teacher gave me a new name in the language of his homeland, as is his way. Kamala means lotus, a flower that grows from swamp mud but glows with immaculate whiteness. It's a symbol that speaks for itself. As for Phoenix, it's something like a title. It refers to those who have burned away their primitive instincts and revived pure force of will from their ashes. Before I walked the wise way, I did much harm and many stupid things, for I was controlled by the animal inside me. Now that it has no power over me, I follow the path of law and good, as shown by my teacher. Familiar rhetoric about the internal beast, we should have sent you to the inconsequent debates. You'd smooth-talk the host in the blink of an eye. What do you know about the power behind portals? We will share our knowledge with you when you prove you are worthy of our help. Shall we say this? It's naive to believe that a ruler of such savage lands could be a pacifist. We do not ask that you take the same vow of non-violence that we have. There is much evil in the world, and alas, in this age of fire and steel, he who puts down his weapon often becomes food for monsters. Still, we try to help those who do lesser harm. None of us will live to see a peaceful Galarian, but we all do our parts to make it possible. Ooh, I don't want to go the neutral route here, because that is... Yeah, let's go lawful good here. It's a hard and thankless job you're doing, but I'm glad the world has the likes of you in it. There are more of us than you think. Everyone who tries to do good sometimes feels like a tiny lonely ship in a storm of pain, violence and evil. One of our main goals is to unify the vision of all whose goodwill is strong, that they may act together. I have to go. So long, Your Highness, may your way be wise. Right. So I guess this is starting off like a completely new quest.
All according to plan.
Meaning it's not really gonna help me solve the Pitax one. Where did that go here? Okay. We found a tree crest buckle. Okay. So let's continue exploring. We haven't really found the castle yet. Let's see. Oh, it's quite a big map, it looks like. Mobility, is that to climb in? Is that a tower? Oh, it looks like it is. Okay, let's try and climb into a tower.
Done. What a find!
Well done, Ikendayo. We have a trap to disarm, which Jubilust is going to bungle, as usual.
You can thank me now.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, well, call me surprised. Can you open
we need
this?
To try something else.
You cannot.
Bet.
Won't work.
I'm guessing we're
What
not
a bother.
opening this one.
I can't.
Okay, that's a pity. Missing out on some kind of magical weapon, probably.
Completed. Interesting.
What? We found something else. We found an ancient elven bead. Okay, I'm sure the storyteller will be very pleased with that. Let us continue. That is the castle, I'm assuming. guessing there's gonna be more monsters running around. Oh, what is this? You grave-rotted imbecile, you broke it. Really, Gnarly Witch? You seek aid from these pathetic creatures? Don't try your mind games on me, Wormface. We did nothing of the sort, Crone. You destroyed our property. Disintegrate. Whoa. Okay. What is going on here? That's a lot of magic being thrown around. Damn. The first crown is mine. Narissa gave it to me. What is the first crown? Hello, children. Who are you? Shika the Many. The figure before you wears grey robes, yet the body beneath them flickers, changing age, gender, and race. One moment an ancient elven man, the next a young human woman, then a tattooed dwarf, and so on. They raise an eyebrow. Well, did you get it for us? Get what exactly? Our grand old friends and their grand old habit of speaking in riddles. Get what for ya? Oh, that's right, you don't know about that yet, do you? Honestly, we don't know how you people can handle only moving one way through time. But that's beside the point. We need you to retrieve the first crown for us. Oh, what is the first crown? A magical bauble? I doubt that somehow, that it's just a bauble. There was a lot of magic being thrown around to secure it, so... The enchanted crown of the first king, whose kingdom Nyrissa destroyed. She gave it to the Gnarly Witch as a token of her regard, but now that the wriggling man is the nymph's current favorite, he feels it rightfully belongs to him. They've been fighting over it for weeks. Where can I find it? In the course of their fighting, the Gnarly Witch and Wriggling Man accidentally broke the crown into 3 pieces, the magical backlash teleporting each piece somewhere within this forest. If we knew exactly where, we wouldn't need you to search for them, would we? Oh, what's in it for me? You're after the self-styled Nymph Queen, yes? While we won't punish her directly, Narissa's recent overreach annoys me. Bring us the crown and we promise you an easier time overthrowing her. Oh, well that is handy. I'm assuming the fight with Nyrissa will be the final battle of the game. I guess, I have no idea, but we could use any help we can get for sure. Why do you want it? A good rule for surviving the first world is to never ask a Faelord why. Honestly, most mortals are overjoyed to get a divine quest. Let's just say that the crown has the potential to make significant ripples in this timeline, and we'd like to guide them in a positive direction. We could get it ourselves, of course, but there are politics. More games of the gods and those who fancy themselves gods. So tiresome. I'll do it. Excellent. We'll be here when you return. This isn't the first time we meet. Isn't it? Oh. I have actually no memory whatsoever of this character. But I'm still curious. Who are ya? Our name is Shika, though some call us the Many. We are of the eldest, the Fey gods of the first world. We embody that which you think of as time, entropy, and reincarnation. Why does your face shift like that? My, you're the bold one, aren't you? Our form changes because there have been many Shikas, and will be many more. Long ago we decided to live interspersed rather than sequentially, so that we could each experience all of eternity. It's far more interesting that way. What does an eldest want with me? What does every god want, child? Quick and obedient service with a minimum of annoying questions. Yeah, you tell this king, Sheikah. You mortals often leave something to be desired in that respect, but we hope you'll prove us wrong. Does Nerissa know you're here? No, and trust us when we say that you'll find it better for all involved if you keep it that way. Pleasure to meet you. We assure you the pleasure is ours. So who are those two? The Gnarly Witch and the Wriggling Man are Nerissa's chief advisors. The witch is a priestess of the Hag Goddess, twisting plans to her whim. The Wriggling Man was a mortal wizard who sought undead as a swarm of grave worms. They're Nerissa's most powerful allies, and they absolutely despise each other. Recently, they've been battling over the first crown. So why do they hate each other? A creature like Nerissa has no true friends, but she rewards her allies well. Both the Gnarly Witch and the Wriggling Man seek to be her right hand, ruling her so-called kingdom by her side. Neither of them are the sharing sort. Did you say he's made out of worms? It's amazing the lengths you mortals will go to avoid death. Honestly, the whole mortality business seems like a hassle. We're glad the first world doesn't bother. I think I already asked what the first crown was, but yeah, okay. Enough of that. I think we're done here. We'll meet again, or rather, we already have. Right. So now we have to find the crown charts. I have no idea whether this is at all helpful for getting into Pitax, but it is going to be helpful in the sense that we can, you know, perhaps enlist the help of the eldest when fighting Nerissa. That in itself would be quite nice. Is this a way in here? No, it's not. Okay. Oh.
To victory!
Oh, we found red-capped tricksters. Okay, they shouldn't be a big issue. But there's gonna be more than one, I assume. Yep, there they are. They're just invisible.
You never had a chance.
Oh man. Jaital is taking an enormous amount of damage. Why on earth are all of you just standing around?
This should do it.
Like seriously, you cannot walk around? Okay, that didn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's collect all of this. Jaital.
Speak.
Inflict some light wounds onto yourself, please. So I have the feeling that we might actually need you. Actually, can we rest here? I think that would be the safest. Well, I don't know if it's the safest option, but let's try it. Okay, at least everyone is healed now. Let's... Oh, here is the entrance of the castle. Let's see what's inside. Not much yet, a rabbit. Oh, an elder purple worm. It's not hostile yet.
That is not far.
What are they doing? Baldur the Huntsman. Who is this guy? I'm guessing he has control over those. In a clearing ahead, a satyr curses and hacks angrily at a stone pillar, trying to chip free a piece of a crown embedded incongruously in its surface. Around him, massive purple worms roll and breach in the churned earth. He turns your direction. What? Who are you? No, wait, I don't care. Get lost. Let's detect magic. There are plenty of lingering traces of magic from the battle between the wriggling man and the gnarly witch. However, the piece of the first crown shines brighter than any of them. It's obvious that the first crown is a remarkable and mysterious magical item. What are you doing? None of your business. Now get moving before I sick the worms on you. I have a feeling this might happen regardless of what I choose here, but let's see. A +5. The gnarly witch says she needs you. I'll handle it from here. That skinbag thinks she can order me around? Tell your hag mistress that Baldur the Huntsman bows to no one but the wriggling man. Worms, attack them. Yeah, you see, whatever I chose, we were gonna get attacked. Yep, there we go. Ikundayo, can you please...
I grant you death.
Just kill that guy.
A clever ploy.
Okay, these worms don't seem to be too hard. Oh, okay, he's already down. Alright. That's pretty cool to see that like they're underground and then they pop up, but you still see the circle where they're supposed to be. Right. What do we get from that? We don't get anything from the purple worms. Okay, that's a pity. What do we get from... Ooh, Baldur the Huntsman has a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, is that the crown? It is, the first crown fragment. Okay, so 2 more to go. This fretted piece of silvery metal used to be a part of a florid crown adorned with emeralds and a leaf and vine motif. Okay. So we found the first part. That is something at least. What is it? The pillar where the crown piece was embedded. Okay. So, maybe it's good to hit the quick save button when we find a piece of the crown. Let's see where...
What a surprise.
Oh, we found something somewhere. Where though? Huh? That's odd, I don't see it. What did you see, Jaytal?
This requires your attention.
Yeah, that's something, but... I have no idea what she saw. In any case, there's another worm.
Tear them apart!
Yep, not gonna last very long. Oh, there's more. There is more. Oh, there is 2 more of them.
Left yourself open.
Yeah, critical hits, sneak attacks. Bang, look at that damage. Love it. Sneak attacks are so good. Okay. So good, I love these sneak attacks. Here's another piece of wall. We might find a part of the crown lodged in here, maybe, somewhere. Is that?
We'll do it the hard way.
Or we find some hydras. That's a possibility too. That was a lot of poison being... Was it poison? Yeah, it's a poisonous hydra, so I'm guessing it is poison. That was a lot of it being thrown in our direction, but we prevailed. We grabbed some eyes. Gonna make a nice soup from those eyes. Can we move up there? No, we cannot walk into that tower, apparently.
As it should be.
Oh, holy shit. What is that? What is that creature? Salim Godafar. Just ahead, a man in the dark robes of a Pharasman priest battles an enormous spiked beast while he's holding his own with magic and a sword with a melted-looking hilt. The snarling beast has him cornered. Suddenly he catches sight of you. You there, help me with this thing. Maybe we should kill this thing first and then talk to the guy. Linorm, hang on, I'm coming. Uh-oh. It's facing me. What is this? Crack Linorm. Okay. Well, that went down really fast. Damn.
I am prepared.
Let's grab a healing potion real quickly. Or two. There we go. Do you have some? You do. There we go. Okay. We can apparently not loot Crack Linorm. That's a pity. So let's talk to this guy now. The rope man nods gratefully at you. Thanks for your help. If Sheikah haven't sent you, I'd have been in real trouble. Of course, if Sheikah haven't sent me after this stupid shard, I wouldn't have been fighting that overgrown lizard in the first place. Oh, Arya. Salim Godafar, a servant of Pharasma, so to speak. I owe Sheikah a favor, so I agreed to help them locate the first crown. Though it appears the crown is far more than I was originally told, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Sheikah are as shifty as the damned dead goddess. How do you know Sheikah? The eldest helped me with a job in Tuvia once. It's a long story. Arya priest. More of a detective, really, an inquisitor. I tracked down missing souls for Pharasma, the Lady of Graves. And it looks like I just found another one. Are you talking about Jaital? I guess yes. Meeting an inquisitor of Pharasma in these backwoods must be my lucky day. You're looking for lost souls? You should visit the ruined village in the Gnarl Marches. Thank you for the advice, I'll be sure to visit it. What do you mean with another one? This is the crown of an ancient elven king named Litoriel, ruler of the first kingdom Narissa destroyed. But it's not just his crown. His soul has been tied to it, his ghost forced to serve its owner. While it's broken, he's trapped in there, unable to manifest. But no wonder Narissa's cronies want it so bad. Or Sheikah, for that matter. You fight well. Will you join my quest? Sorry, even if my grave-rotted master would allow it, I work alone. Okay. Did you just curse your own goddess? I used to hunt priests back in Rahadum. You know, the atheist nation. I was an officer in the Pure Legion. Then I made some bad decisions and ended up an indentured servant to the Lady of Graves. Let's just say the situation hasn't been easy on either of us. Sounds rough. Yeah, you have no idea. Can you imagine what it's like to wake up every morning as the exact thing you despise most? I'll say one thing for this job though. Serving the Lady of Graves means you get to put your thumb in the eye of all the other gods on a pretty regular basis. I too once drew the attention of a god. Please accept my sincerest sympathy. Give me the crown fragment. Straight to the point, aren't you? Well, go on and take it. The damned Linnorm swallowed it before I could grab it. I told Sheikah I'd track it down, but I won't fight you for it. Especially after you just saved my beard. If Sheikah sent you, why didn't they tell me about it? Who knows why Sheikah does anything? Perhaps they thought they'd already told you. For a god of time, they find it surprisingly difficult to keep straight what has and hasn't happened yet. Got to keep moving. Goodbye. Safe travels, though I suspect we'll meet again. That's how things work when Sheikah's involved. So did I get the fragment now? Oh, now I can loot it. Let's see what's in here. That is the fragment, yes. 3 crest flask, some Elven Kingdom stuff, 2 gold pieces. I mean, oh, we do get a crack Linnorm scales. Alright, that's interesting. You have this gigantic beast and then it has 2 gold pieces. Disappointing. Disappointing. This is the tower that I was in, right? Yes, it looks like it. Okay. Let's figure out where this third part is. We need to do a quick save since we found another fragment. Well, we don't need to do anything, but it makes sense, I guess. Alright, third fragment, where are you? I have this Pitaxian king that...
a chance to resolve this peacefully.
What? Ghostly guards? Where? Oh. What is going on here? Ghostly guards. Okay.
Training pays off.
Learn while I live. I didn't even break a sweat.
Corrupting touch, damn. There is a lot of them. Holy crap.
Your life, victory is inevitable.
They are not going down. Oh, okay. They have some fear thing going on. Who is this? Jubilust. Let me quickly check if I have some kind of anti-fear spell that would be rather helpful right now. This might be helpful too. Let's give everybody bark skin. Yep, that happened. Okay. Now what? We have healing. What is this? Vine trap. Don't I have anything against like a fear effect? Oh, I might. Wait a minute. I might have potions against that. But where? Let me let me look and then I'll be right back. So Ekundayo is running away. Jaital. I have a potion of 8, which gives us... yeah, it's just a +1, but... you know, why don't you drink that? Amiri is still there. Drink that. Valerie is still there. Drink that. Gren, let's drink that. Oh, damn. Gren is taking a serious beating here. Serious wounds. I need critical wounds, probably. That's not gonna be good enough. Okay, now let's cast this.
No strength yet. Calm down. Not dead yet.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where is Gran actually? Let's move him back. Is that at all possible? Or is he stuck somewhere in the middle of all this?
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Is he running off? Oh, okay, he is. So, as soon as I have him back, I need to drink potions with him. Let's grab some of those. Damn. This is actually the first time in a long while that the party is struggling, and it is because of this fear effect, it looks like. Yep.
More like it.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Learn while I live.
How many of them are left? Damn, how many were there? Are we all fighting the same one? That would be helpful already.
Unworthy.
Oh, there is more? Okay, Gren, you are back. Right. How about you drink some potions? If you are back there, Gren, maybe you can cast some spells on these. This would be pretty helpful, I guess. Except for Jaital. What is this? Oh my goodness, even more?
Look at me, Gorum!
This is nuts. Constitution for more hit points. Strength. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's... Can we summon something? Or is... Oh, is that it? Where are we off to now? We're running after that one? Seriously?
Cannot hide from me.
Holy crap! Do we have everyone? I'm missing a Smilodon. That's one Smilodon. They're still here. The dog is down. So we need to cast... this is Death's Door, right? Yeah, so we need to cast Greater Restoration. You know what would have been handy? If you could type something in here to figure out which is the Greater Restoration. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so we don't seem to have a Greater Restoration spell, so that is something that I need to grab when I'm back in the capital. Let us rest once more.
In due time.
There is chest there. Is that like a place we can enter? Yeah, it looks like it. Is there anything left of these guardians? Nothing. Like, of all those creatures that we were fighting,
How curious.
there's nothing left. And what did we see now? There's supposed to be something here. I don't see it. Oh, there. Right.
We'll do it the hard way.
Spiders. Great. Man, they have some great ambushes here. And again, nothing to loot. Except for this chest. Okay. 12 damage. Oh, it does open. A Bardiche. Champion of Graves. That sounds like a great weapon to have.
All according to plan.
This something we can enter? Doesn't really look like it. So we still haven't found the third shard yet. Although on the lower right side of the map, there seems to be quite a region that we haven't explored yet. So let's head over there. Right, so we're back at the entrance of the Castle of Knives. So from here we can move pretty much straight down, I guess, to reveal that lower... Oh,
Running won't help you.
that lower part of the map I was gonna say. Damn, this one is taking a lot of damage. Wow, that really took a lot. What is this? A tree crest comb. Okay. So, is he guarding the last fragment? Is this where we're gonna find it?
In due time.
Athletics. Okay, let's try that.
It is finished.
Another chest. Is it? Yeah. I was waiting for that to be trapped. But we do get a chain shirt. +5. Nice. Okay, let's head back down.
A trivial matter.
So where are we on the map now? Okay. So we can still move straight down.
That is not far.
That is our Mandragora that we killed. There seems to be a gigantic pit.
Should be.
We cannot enter that from here, at least. Oh, there is... What is this? Treant. We can talk to it. The forest here looks blasted apart by a meteorite, complete with fallen trees and a crater at its center. Surrounding the crater are several huge twisted trees. Suddenly the trees turn to look at you, and a jagged maw opens in one of the trunks. With a voice like creaking wood, the Treant says, "Who disturbs the prayers to our fallen friends? More of the wriggling man's obscene minions?" Let's use detect magic. There are plenty of lingering traces. Oh, they have a so they have a piece of the crown. Fallen friends, what happened here? The wriggling man happened. In his attempt to steal the first crown from our mistress, he broke it. The magic blasted apart this grove. You stand among the corpses of our beloved trees. We must pray for the healing of this place, then return this hateful crown to its rightful owner, the Gnarly Witch. Forest wounds heal easily, much harder healing the soul of one who has lost their loved ones. A blood... yeah, that should work. If you hate the crown so much, let me take it to the witch. The Treant ponders this for several moments. That is wise. You could take the crown to the Gnarly Witch for us, while we comfort the grieving forest. Okay, oh great. Listen, you can talk all you want about proper precautions and things best left unknown and blah blah blah. But when someone gives you the disassembled pieces of a magical artifact, I don't care who you are, you put that baby together. Oh, did we? As the last piece of the first crown slotted into place, the whole thing started glowing with green light and humming. That's when things got weird. Before we knew what was happening, we were somewhere else. An indistinct nowhere with misty walls glowing that same green. Before us floated an elven man all dressed up like some sort of king. Except that he wasn't a normal king, because last time I checked, elves weren't see-through, and their skin didn't give off wisps of glowing smoke. He stared at us with his blank ghost eyes and said, "You're neither witch nor worm. Who are you?" So we told him the truth. Yeah. Why not? The Ghost King nodded. "My name is Litorial, once called Litorial the Wise. You're inside what was my pride and now is my prison. What you call the first crown." He gave an ugly smile. Behind him a door manifested in the fog. He gestured to it. "Don't worry. Unlike me, I suspect you can leave whenever you like. Time is strange here. I don't know how many millennia have passed in your world since Nyrissa destroyed my kingdom of Rushwood. Only that all memory of it has been lost, with younger races building nations atop its ashes. My people are long dead and scattered, only I remain trapped in this half-life, denied my proper rest and forced to carry out petty tasks for whichever abomination wears my crown. All thanks to the Nymph Queen." He looked at us expectantly. We asked him more about his kingdom. The ghost's smile looked pained. Behind him the fog swirled, forming an image of a beautiful forest city. God's my kingdom. It was a thing of beauty, a forest city that wove the trees into its very walls. But now it's gone, destroyed by Nyrissa and swallowed up by time and the forest. He laughed bitterly. "I believe you know my realm as a part of your so-called stolen lands. How appropriate. Yet even your oldest books have forgotten me, and I while away the millennia here, bound by Nyrissa as bauble for her servants to squabble over." Let's ask about the imprisonment. "Nyrissa," the ghost snarled, and if we didn't already know he was a ghost, we would have then, his face contorted in ways that would have broken a real elf's skull. Behind him the fog swirled, forming an image of a beautiful elven city. He jabbed a finger at it. "Look. See my kingdom? See what she destroyed? All of it gone. And why? Just to add one more grain of dust to the Nymph Queen's chalice." He shrieked, a sound full of madness and sorrow that seemed to stab through our ears and into our brains. "And now she binds me here, as a bauble for her servants to squabble over." What is that chalice? I don't know, only that every time she destroys a kingdom, a new grain of dust falls into her cup. Mine was the first, but there have been so many sins. How to fight? Fight Nyrissa? Child, if I knew how to kill the Nymph Queen, would I still be trapped in this godforsaken crown? I can't take any direct action against her, even at the command of my bearer. Though I suppose her minions see my crown as a mark of station. The Gnurly Witch and the Wriggling Man fight over it incessantly. To see it in someone else's hands might fluster them, cause them to make a mistake at a crucial moment. There was another pause, longer this time. At last, in a softer voice, the ghost said, "Or, once you've left this place, you could command me to destroy this crown and set myself free." This made us all pause. We looked at each other, silently weighing our options, and then we asked him what he would do if we set him free. His face softened, and for a moment you could see the kind leader he must have once been. "Why, I'd go on to my just rewards, I suppose, being judged by Pharasma and join my people in the afterlife." Sure, let's agree." "Really?" Slowly a smile spread across his face. "I do believe you actually mean that. In that case, all you have to do is speak my name, Litorial, and order me to destroy the crown and free myself. You'll need to do it in the presence of someone as powerful as Narissa herself, one of the eldest perhaps, but they're not so terribly hard to find. Please return to your world with my thanks. I see. So we have all 3 pieces now, so let's hit that save button again. Now we need to find Shika or whatever his name was. Let's see if we can find something else still in here somewhere.
What a surprise.
We did. It is a falcon. Okay. So let's see, I'm guessing if we look on the map, is this... Ah, yes, okay. He is right there. There he is. You look up to find Shika waiting for you at the edge of the trees, arms crossed. Salim stands near the eldest, his arms crossed. He nods to you but says nothing. Well, did you get it for us? I got it for ya. Here you go. As Shika reaches for the crown, Salim steps forward and raises a hand between you. Before you do this, I think you should consider that the ghost tied to his crown is a mortal soul, trapped and kept from its rightful afterlife. As an agent of Pharasma, goddess of death, I could take the crown to her realm and ensure that the ghost is put to rest safely as he deserves. Don't look so surprised, I told you I'd help you locate it and I did. And putting souls to rest is still my job. So what do you want to do? We have no way of knowing what Shika will do. Can we really trust someone with so many faces, so many personalities? Someone who keeps their plans a mystery? Salim is right. Best to give him the crown, let the spirit rest and restore things to normal. The eldest are wise. Let them decide what to do with the crown. Yeah, let's just give it to Salim. Like we promised to set him free, so this should ensure that. Here, Salim, have your goddess put Latoriel to rest. Salim accepts the crown with both hands, bowing slightly. Thank you. I'll see that this soul is laid to rest properly, and I'll put in a good word for you with the goddess. Psychopomps. What are psychopomps? It may be that they can grant you some favor in your battles to come. Shika laughs and turns a radiant smile on you. We knew you'd make the right choice. God of the future, remember? Everything's going according to plan. Now if you'll excuse me, we're late for an appointment. Or was that early? Okay, so that is the Castle of Knives area. We took quite a long time in here. So that means this is going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to head out. And then when I'm back, we will try and explore a bit further, because this, as far as I can tell, did not help us getting into Pitax. So we still need to do that. Let me take a quick look. What is 20 days are left. Only 20 days. We're cutting it super close. We are cutting it super close. Only 20 days remain. And we still need to explore. Let me see. There is nothing to the north here now. Yeah, the only thing left is actually this region east of the Whisper River. We're gonna do that in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment with some recommendations of what I should do next. And that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in the next episode.